Hello, world. Welcome to Onside Takes. We're getting into the groove of every week football games, and I'm looking forward to it heading on. I'm your host, Caden. Joining me are my co hosts, Tim
Ew.
and Caleb.
What's up?
Diving in this week, first up, we have the Vikings as they made their fans wait all day just to watch the second worst, or the worst game of the week. Jets fans are looking out their window and seeing the engines on fire as Justin Fields enters concussion protocol. And we have the Ravens backing off of the ledge for just a week before they're back into the chaos with the Lions and Chiefs. First up, the Vikings.
All right, guys. You know everything I did last week, everything I said, it's still gonna
All that
come
hype?
true. All right, it's gonna come true. I swear. Okay.
All of it?
Yeah. Well, first thing we're gonna do this week is we're going to not overreact. That's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna overreact because we played 2 games with a rookie quarterback who has got a lot of things going not for him. Not saying he's playing well, but a lot of things are bad, or really fucking bad. Okay,
But he's got that mentality, though.
he is a dog. All right, he is a dog. But we'll
I've seen
we'll
so
just
many memes of JJ McCarthy is such a nice guy. Watch him throw this pass. And it sails right into the Falcons' arms. And they're like, he's sharing with the other team. What a nice guy, JJ.
Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna get into the game like quarter by quarter because like it was ass. All right, like we scored 6 points, and 3 of those points was a 50-yard pass at the end of the half and a really good field goal. Everything else, like we didn't run the ball on the 2-yard line. We could have scored a touchdown there. Like there was nothing positive from the offense really, at all. Defense did their best. I mean, they only gave up field goals till garbage time, so that's something for them. But let's get into my this is gonna be my excuse segment of why the Vikings lost. Okay, so the
Needed
It's not because they're
injuries.
bad. It's
It's not
because
they're
of
bad.
I
other
need to
shit
make sure you
happened.
cover all of them because I'll have some more
Um,
excuses if you don't fit them all in.
so injuries piling up. All right, week 1, we already didn't have guys playing week 1 that we thought would play potentially. But after week 2, it's holy shit. CJ Ham still not playing fullback. Blake Cashman, their best linebacker, out for multiple weeks, potentially up to a month. Ty Chandler also out. Christian Darrisaw still not back in. I don't know if they're gonna put him back in this week or not. It's still undetermined. The left guard is the left tackle is the most important position to us right now, and it's we have nobody.
Arguably the second most most important position on the entire team.
Honestly,
Personally.
I mean, we might as well not even put someone there right now with how we're playing it. Harrison Smith, still personal reasons, illness, not back. I think he should be back this week. Like, he's old, but like he's still like a veteran leader, can make some plays. It's nice to have him there. Andrew Van Ginkel in concussion protocol. That sucked. Big edge rusher. Ryan Kelly, our center, just after the first quarter was like, sorry guys, concussion. You guys can go on without me. So we already are running left tackle from the streets. And then Ryan Kelly's like, I'll see you guys next week, maybe. Bring in some dude that's like never taken a snap before in the NFL. That's terrifying. And then Aaron Jones got hurt with a hamstring as well. And that's what we knew of at the time in the game. This is all in the game. Now we'll just move forward. There will be more injuries to talk about after this. So obviously the offensive line, monumental failure overall. Just no time in the pocket, 60% pressure rate, 6 sacks, just 6 sacks. Like that's our quarterback got hit and tackled, thrown to the ground, whatever it was, 6 times. That is a lot. Okay. I mean, there's one thing like when you throw a pass and you get hit, like it is what it is. But like a sack is like you're taking a hit and probably going to the ground. Like more injuries can happen from sacks, obviously. Defenders, and a lot of those sacks was the defenders just straight free running to the quarterback. I don't know what was going on with the protection, but they just off the edge just sprinted at him. Not a man touching him. Just how is that? It shouldn't be possible. Or if it is, he should be so aware. He's like, there's 7 guys on the line, and I have 5 guys protecting me. I'm screwed. I don't know. Throw the ball into the fucking end zone or something. Don't let them sack you. Which probably would do that. That wouldn't be actually smart. But either way, we had our second string left tackle going.
Oh, he threw it to the end zone.
Yeah. Justin School. Justin School. And then our shitty left tackle got hurt. So we went to our third string, who might as well also not have been in the game. So,
okay, Caleb, with all these injuries, when's the emergency roster remake happen? Like, dude,
I don't know. I don't fucking know, man. So offensive line that was supposed to be good. It's supposed to be a strong point. I know we don't have Christian Darrisaw yet, but there's still 4 other members. Multiple penalties. Overall shit. That's it. Terrible for the offensive line. You got to help your rookie quarterback. Poor play calling. Kevin O'Connell has had 1 good quarter and 7 dog shit quarters of play calling. I run the ball on the goal line, please. Jordan Mason's getting almost about 3 yards every round or every run for sure. On the goal line, could he get stopped? Yes. But instead we had our quarterback fumble the ball and get sacked. I think we should have maybe just put the ball on the ground. Just maybe. He really wants to push the ball down the field. That's how Kevin O'Connell calls. So he needs his offensive line to hold them back for just a little bit longer than the average. Well, right now he's got about 1.5 seconds to throw. His receivers aren't open yet. Adjust the play call. Run some quick slants. Just change what you're doing. Like, I'm not saying he's not, because I'm not smart enough football-wise to know everything, obviously. But it's not working. Like, run more, pass more on first down. I don't know. Try something different, because it felt like he's just smacking his head against his play call sheet like, it'll work this time. Like, no, it's not. Poor execution overall. 8 drives of 4 or less plays. That's regardless of if that ended in punt, interception, fumble, whatever. 4 or less plays is just like, that's not even a drive. You just said, here, have the ball back. Like, it's so bad. Penalties. See, even when the few times we did get a little bit of momentum, a fucking offensive line penalties. Like, oh, so you can't hold them back, but we finally get something going, and you're just gonna go backwards again. Like, just mental everything. Just ugh. It was a slightly short week, so this is all the list of excuses, of course.
Mm-hmm.
We had 1 less day to prepare than other teams, so let that be known.
Yeah, you're forgiven for like 50 less yards.
Thank you.
You still can't throw less interceptions.
JJ McCarthy had his firstborn child this week, actually. So he missed a day of practice. And who knows? I don't know what they're doing sleeping situation-wise, but he might not even be sleeping that well, because a newborn child just has to get up like every 2 hours.
I heard about this, and I thought that was crazy. Okay, like, wrap it up around Christmas, first of all. You're like 22, and you're starting to become a QB in the NFL, and you're having a kid is insane.
He's been dating the chick since high school.
What?
It's his fiance. He's been dating the chick since high school. I mean,
yeah,
I'm not.
Okay, here's the thing.
I agree. The timing is not good. The timing is terrible.
When you sign on to be the face of a franchise as the starting quarterback your first year, you are no longer like a human. You are an athlete. All right, you don't get to have like a family during like the NFL season. Do you know how busy those people are?
Did you know that every single NFL player probably has a family and potentially many kids?
The rigorous schedule you have to go through, especially for like JJ, is insane. You don't have time to be a father. You just gotta chuck like $1 million of your starting contract to your fiance and be like, see you in 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, it's not really fair to his team or to his fiance, like you'd raise the child.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
I know it's coming up, Caleb. But I just want to propose a dubber flub since we're talking about this right now. Dubber flub. The high ankle sprain is fake, and it's
Flub.
to spend time with his kid.
So flub.
What the fuck? Flub. That's insane.
I
That's
thought you
crazy.
were gonna say like fake because he played so bad they wanted to replace him. Even that's
That'd
more
be more-
feasible than spend time with family.
Yeah, that's true, Tim. Especially if you're
That
saying
child
a
had to be an
quarterback
Our has a
cannot
daughter.
have a
You don't
family.
see
That-
him.
That
You don't see
child
that
had
daughter
to be
anywhere, do you?
An oopsie. There's no way like they timed out a kid to happen right as the NFL season starts of his first year he's supposed to play.
There's,
Uh,
That's
that's just a mild. I think
there's
it's a mild
methods.
excuse. I think it's a mild excuse. All right. Falcons looked very good. I think the spread was wrong. People overestimated the Vikings a little bit. They were very good. Their defense was solid, which did not help. Bijan is a fucking problem. That guy is insane. And I know we knew this, but like he won't go down. He won't go down. Like he made the defense look like they forgot how to tackle. And that
Yeah, that's what JJ said to his son this week.
oh my defensive pass rush was super strong from the Falcons. So that's those are my excuses. There's about 5 of them. None of those were the Vikings' fault, of course.
Yes, of course. Except for the one where you
Them
blame
being
Kevin McConnell
outclassed
play
is not their
calling.
fault.
yeah, the
You
outclass
heard it
was
here
just
first.
that was unlucky. All right, but now after we've not overreacted and given all these excuses, we do need to take accountability, regardless of the excuses or the reasons.
I want my fucking time back for having to watch that game. This
Me
was
too.
so bad. So this is unrelated, but there's a worse Vikings game. The Bears at Vikings game like 2 years ago with like
was a bit-
Joshua Dobbs or something.
Yeah, it was
as-
like 6-3 final score.
that was one of the worst. That is the worst NFL game I've ever watched.
Yeah, that one was.
It
that
was
one was terrible.
awful.
That one was
Yeah.
terrible. The pass
Coincidence
this one
that
was not
both
that
of
much
these
better.
games have the Vikings in them.
I watched the Vikings more, Caden.
third winningest team
If
in
I watched
NFL
the
history.
Panthers, I'd have
Third
a new one
winningest
every
team in
week,
NFL
okay?
history. Just putting that out there. So JJ, like he's got to be more calm in the pocket and make solid, accurate throws. Like I'm gonna live with. Like I said it last week. I thought we had him. He needs more time. I said he gets this whole season. All right. I can be frustrated with how he's playing, but I'm not like, oh, it's over. Like these people that are like, it's Jover. Shut up. Shut up. You just hate JJ McCarthy for no reason. You don't want to give a rookie like Josh Allen was shit for 2 seasons. Now look at him.
It's a good
He's
point.
married to Haley Steinfeld.
But there are some freaks like Jaden Daniels out there, and
There
people
are,
think
but
that's
not
just the new. People
I
just
mean,
think that's the new
how
norm now,
about-
and it's
How
dumb.
about when CJ Stroud had a good first season, huh?
Yeah, look at him now. Cooked.
Yeah, he's in his
kind of.
junior,
Not really.
junior
leave
jiggle
that.
or whatever
We'll
the
leave
hell.
that
Peyton Manning.
Junior
There's always
jiggle?
the Peyton Manning stats.
Yeah, what are you
always get to do
watching?
that.
Don't
I
worry
don't know
about
what's
that.
going on over here.
Yeah, Caden, never mind. Let's move on. I'm not gonna milk that.
Peyton Manning threw the most interception in his season in his rookie season. So there's always that stat. Like, basically, you can cope a whole season because you're just like,
Yeah,
oh,
I'm sorry.
Peyton Manning
He's
did
just about
it.
to become Peyton
Peyton
Manning.
Manning did it.
Yeah.
So it's possible for my quarterback to be bad to start with, and he'll figure it out.
I thought this
Um,
was accountability. Why are we still throwing out excuses?
Well, I don't know. We got here somehow. KOC, he's got to whip this team into shape. One of the things that I've really appreciated is I feel like he has our team not getting a lot of penalties and just good execution overall. This looked like the exact opposite of that. So he's got to fucking figure that shit out. Every single player on this fucking team needs to be better on each side of the ball. Like I'm not even giving anyone like, oh, you did good. Like no, the whole team.
Didn't JJ drop some stuff?
No, he did not. JJ played fine. He just didn't get the ball, unfortunately.
GG McCarthy or G Jettis?
Jets.
Justin Jefferson. JJ McCarthy.
Mm.
He just said
He
did
did
fine.
throw
Who
the
do you think he
ball.
was talking about?
Well,
Yeah, not
we're
McCarthy.
still throwing out excuses for JJ McCarthy.
No,
Tim,
no.
So
He needs to be more accurate. All right, we'll just put it there. Better decisions, more accurate. That can be worked on.
well, if he's coming,
Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he was like crazy sweaty. Like, I know you're playing in an NFL game, but like there's a lot of 3 and outs. Like, he was like drenched.
I did
I'm
not
like-
notice that.
Like, as the game got on, he looked more and more just like he was just absolutely working out as hard as he could. I know it's an NFL game. He's playing his ass off. All right, I do get it, but it looked like I was like, can he even focus with how tired he looks? Like, I don't know.
McCarthy?
Yes,
I did not notice that at all. Yeah.
his eye black was just down his face. The more he
His
sweat.
war paint?
Yeah, it was war paint. All right, the last few
Yeah, man.
things. I do actually have some positives in here somehow. But like I said, JJ's young, literally 2
I've
games
heard
in.
a lot of hypothetically positive things so
Yeah,
far.
they are. Will the Thrill's still around? All right, good
True.
kicks, solid kicks. Kickers can win apparently. I mean, Falcons won the game with the kicker, so we could win it with the kicker, I guess. The defense played a bend don't break game. I didn't love. They were on the field all game. Like, let's be honest. But they let them get down the field. Bijan ran down their throats until the 30-yard line, and then they said, no more. They said, you shall not pass. And they got a 50 million field goals. So good from the defense, not good enough, but it was okay. And then we hear the news of JJ high ankle sprain. Out for 2 to 4 weeks. I know they said he got rolled up on. He got taped up and finished the game. I don't know. They probably just don't want it to be like an injury that keeps happening all year. But this is 2 to 3. This next 3 weeks is very winnable. 3 winnable games, and after that, it gets really, really fucking hard. And if we don't do well in these 3 games, I'm concerned for our playoff hopes. I already am concerned for our playoff hopes. But
Playoffs?
You know, that's a good point. You're already at half of your losses, or
I said 4 losses. I think.
sorry, yeah, a fourth of the way there.
Yeah, we still got plenty of time. Don't even worry.
Yeah, he's actually only 1 game wrong.
So we have Carson Wentz coming in. Now we get to see once again, can Kevin O'Connell make a quarterback good that is no longer good? Let's go, Kevin O'Connell. Come on. We also found out that Aaron Jones is on the IR, so we picked up Cam Akers for the 3rd year in a row. We've picked him up in the middle of the season through trade or picking him up just off free agency. We also signed Desmond Ridder as the 3rd quarterback, and if that guy goes in, I might turn the TV off. You know, I had some exciting things for the future, but now I'm not so excited with Carson Wentz and just the overall gameplay. Like, I do think the Falcons are really good. So, like, we got fucked, but, you know, we beat the Bears. So we're not the worst of the worst, but we're definitely not competing with the best. So we might be in the middle somewhere. Joe Burrow, turf toe, out for the season pretty much. So the Bengals are playing their backup as well. So we'll see. The shitterfest out here, apparently. We finally get to play a non-primetime game. We go primetime. We finally don't this week. And then we play 2 games back-to-back in Europe at 8:30 in the morning. So just the Vikings on primetime every
I'm not waking up
week.
for those
What's up
to
with
watch.
them putting
I'm not
the
waking up at 8
Vikings
to watch JJ McCarthy.
on the back-to-back games overseas?
I don't know. I kind of like it because I get to have my day, but like after that, but also it just feels
You
weird.
know, watch more football.
But full week to retool. This is a must-win game. Actually, I know it's 1-1. It's week 3, but
Must-win game.
I'm putting a must-win on the Bengals with their backup QB. I'm putting a must-win on it. All right.
Hey, don't speak on Jake
I've
Browning.
talked way too much.
He's
This frustrating week.
Jake Browning, Vikings legend.
He beat, last time he beat us, he was like, "You like that?" But yeah, I'm sorry, Vikings fans. It's looking bleak, but we'll get them. We're fine. Long season. Get over to the Jets.
If only Kirk had been playing, you guys might have won. Or maybe he'd throw
Tim,
500 yards.
that's a touchy subject. I don't think you should bring that up, man.
Don't
You know,
do
he's
that
like
to
the
me, man.
fourth highest paid quarterback in history with a single playoff win.
He's a fucking money grabber. What can we say?
Kirko Chains, Tim.
All right.
Gotta be able to pay for him somehow. All right, let's move to the Jets.
Jets time.
All right, so we were up in the sky. You know, we were flying, and you know we got hit with some turbulence. We were like, oh shit, close game. We played great. It's a loss overall. You know, shitty. This week, by God, if we were to describe this as a plane, both the engines just blew up.
No, it's week 2.
It can glide still.
It can glide.
Yep,
Yes.
it can glide down to the first overall pick in the draft.
Can planes glide? Like a big plane. If the engines go out, they don't glide.
It doesn't matter, guys.
What do you mean? What do you mean planes don't glide? What do you think the wings are for?
Right, but like a heavy plane with no engines, like does it goes down
Doesn't
fast.
just stop midair.
I know.
It's going like 500 miles an hour.
Right, but like when you say glide, that makes me think, oh, we'll just land. Just glide into a landing.
No, we're still crashing,
Hey, do you
Caleb.
remember our national
More
hero
of
Sully?
crashing.
Both of those engines went out. He landed on the Hudson.
Yeah, he crashed into the Hudson.
Well, yeah, but
He
he didn't
didn't
drop out of the
glide into
sky.
it.
He glided into it. What
You guys
what
are-
else do you call a plane slowly going down and landing on the water? Or
I
if he
don't think it was
dropped.
slow, and it wasn't really a landing. It was a.
Okay, but nobody died. Sorry. Let's get the aviation topics.
guys, I know they're called the Jets, but this isn't actually an actual jet.
All right, all right.
The Sully movie is just more interesting than the Jets season right now.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, I'll be able to tell you some fun stats that you'll be like, wow, that's dog shit.
Okay.
Well, to start, we played like losers, and thus we get loser shit gameplay on the screen.
Checks out. Have seen it before.
Like, it seemed like after the first quarter, the whole team just went into like the past 2 years of just woe is me. Like, oh, woe is me, give up. Who cares? Let's just get out of here as quick as possible. Go to next week. And it's like, guys, what the fuck are we doing? Let's take a look at some of this loser shit. All right. So I don't have it up, but we punted at least 4 times. And at least 3 of those were when we were 4th and short. We have one of the best rushing quarterbacks in the league. Stat-wise, of course. Stat-wise. And we're not using him. We're just like, yeah, let's get out the field, punt it. You gotta make these plays. Especially if you're down 20 fucking points. What the fuck? Why
Play it
are
safe.
we
You gotta play it safe.
punting?
You gotta play it safe, bro.
We're way too conservative for how bad we played. Like, we're down 20 points at pretty much the whole game because we give up turnover and they just score right then and there, and then we're down 10 points before the end of the first quarter, and then we're playing conservative. You can't play conservative if you're going up against Josh Allen. That's not how that works. You have to get a lead on him. Let's take a look at the halves of the balls. The first and worst one is our defense. We had only 35 yards of penalties. You're like, wow, it's actually not that bad, I guess, compared to last year when we finished the season with like 1,300 total yards of penalties. The goal is to not be the most penalized team in the league, but yet something happens when Josh Allen's in the building. Sauce Gardner just gets too handsy and pulls himself 2 holding calls. And then Tony Adams pulls a holding call. all of these are on 3rd and long, so it makes me want to flip my coffee table. Then we get a roughing the passer call from Michael Clemens. For my one longtime listener, Jet fan out there, you'll remember my rant about Michael Clemens. If I had to pick 2 people that shouldn't have been on the team at the start of this year, it's Michael Clemens and Xavier Worthy. Xavier Worthy got cut, or not Xavier.
Xavier
Worthy.
Gibson.
Xavier Gibson. Sorry.
Yeah.
Gibson got cut after the first week, and I was like, guys, this guy just fumbled and lost us the game. AG was like, we're not taking any mistakes, and he just killed him, just took him out back and let him go, you know. But Michael Clemens is our probably 3rd best edge rusher, so we can't get rid of him. And the guy plays like an absolute idiot. Josh Allen doesn't have the ball, and he just plows into him when they're at 3rd and 20. I hate it. I hate this defense. Cost us the game by having
Michael Clemens the one that broke Josh Allen's nose?
No. I don't think so. It could have been. Probably. We'll just blame it on him, honestly.
Okay.
But yeah. Defense penalties really cost us the game. For those of you that actually watched it, Josh Allen didn't play out of his mind. He had like under 175 passing yards. He was not the reason they won this game. We allowed them to win the game, and James Cook played out of his fucking mind. Like, we couldn't stop James Cook, and we just kept giving him yards. So you're gonna lose. If you're the worst playing team, you're gonna lose. That's how it always is, especially against the Bills. Let's move to offense. Are we just what happened from last week? Like, did the Bills just study our tape and foresaw the future? Like, are we too predictable? It doesn't make any sense. They were easily able to identify our run scheme every time. Not to mention, we ran the ball 80% of the time. If you're going to run the ball 80% of the time, you better expect to getting stuffed a lot, especially if you're not utilizing Justin Fields. We let him run the ball like 3 times before he went out of the game. How? If you have a talent that can be a dual threat, you have to look to the main goat of dual threading, Lamar Jackson, and you have to play like him, where he's able to get out of the pocket, run in his zone, or pass it. And clearly we're not doing that. We're just giving it off and stuffing ourselves. Not to mention our O-line couldn't make a pocket at all. We were looking like last year. I know O-line was shit. It's always shit. But we have a pretty good O-line this year. But we couldn't make anything move. And Breece Hall was getting some more smell of butt cheeks like he was in the previous years. So yeah, we need to actually utilize our pass game to allow the run game to work. But let's move over to the prime candidate of this, Justin Fields. He's on concussion protocol for now. He failed. He did not come back into the game. The ultimate low light of Justin Fields is that he had a QB rating of 1.1 for the game. 1.1
out of 10, or
out of
is it a new scale?
Well, Tim, you know when you were always hyping up Lamar Jackson for like getting 140 like QBR?
Oh, this QB scale.
Yes.
Oh, I thought maybe they invented a new QB scale just for like Jets quarterbacks.
Oh no. Oh, no.
Once again, I catch strays. But in classic Justin Fields fashion, he gave us the week 1 hype into the immediate week 2 downfall, as he does every year. But the guy has ebbs and flows. It's a new system, new everything. So just like Caleb saying, I'm trying to just keep positive. We just got to get him back in. It's clear, like, Aaron Glenn, speaking of him, we can just move over to him. Justin Field has ebbs and flows. This is exactly what he was saying. Sometimes he'll have, actually, he didn't say this, but it's what I'm saying, is Justin Fields will have ebbs and flows, you know? If he's on fire for like, it's just like a shooter in basketball, right? Makes his first threes, he's going to be lightning the whole game. If he misses them, that guy's ass. He cut him. Like, don't let that guy play the rest of the game. That's how just cut Justin Fields.
If he misses his first pass, he literally sits the bench.
But yeah. Aaron Glenn, he clearly is a watcher of the series, as he heard my complaints about Xavier Gibson, cut him immediately after the episode came out. So that was great. But just talking about the head coach of this team in general, he's trying to find his way in year one, you know? We can't get emotional after one bad week. Clearly nothing was working this game. Like defense, offense, special teams, all three phases, nothing was working. So you need to take a step back. Everybody take a look at yourself. Probably not gonna reach that seven win prediction that I had for being modest this year, but need to figure shit out.
All right, can we do a weekly Jets win meter? Season total win meter.
We all picked them to beat the Bills last week, lest we forget. All right, we got to hold ourselves accountable here.
Yeah, we failed. We should have seen.
It was
that
a
coming.
sneaky win, Tim. Wasn't sneaky. They blew us up. They shot our jet down.
So you said 7 wins. This at this point in time, after 2 weeks, what's our win total? Don't look at the schedule.
The last 7 games of the season are like, but we play the Bills in one of those games, but like the other 7 games, I could easily see us winning, even if we were like super ass. So I'm gonna say 5 games.
All right, we're at the 5-game mark. Let's go.
Oh, you know, always aim low, hit high type of thing. You know what I mean? So we're just taking it week by week. So looking into the Jets-Bucks games, I'm not gonna expect anything, especially with our QB1 out.
The Bucks are also good. I think they're very good. So
yeah,
brutal.
Yep. But you know, I'm not going in expecting us to win or play out of our minds, but we just need to get like our motions and ideas down going forward, especially as a head coach. You know, not everything is gonna go our way, especially for a first year head coach. Look at like the Lions. You know, it took them a year to get into groove, and they were lightning. You know, since. But I'm not saying we're gonna repeat the Lions, but it's just an example, just like Caleb was giving with Peyton Manning and JJ McCarthy. So yeah, we're probably gonna get rocked next week, but maybe we can get some fire plays. You know, something spicy. Maybe Tyrod Taylor just drops a 400 passing yard bomb. You know, game. Just something fucking.
It was a Russell
crazy.
Wilson impression.
Yep. And yeah. Go Jets. Get well soon, Justin Fields. Over to the Ravens.
All right. Well, sorry to the Jets, but I had a good week. So I feel like,
why is it just me? Why are you just saying sorry to me?
Vikings had a good week the first. I don't know.
We had a good first week too.
We lost though.
Good relative, Tim. It's relative. You have to alter your view when you're talking about the Jets.
At least nobody's team's 2-0, huh?
That's true.
The week was a lot better this week. I had fun. I enjoyed football for the first time in years.
Years?
No, no, I just made that up. Okay, it just feels like it's been years since the Ravens won a game, even though it's only been like 8 months. Anyways, I do want to mention something actually that has nothing to do with the game they played, but was a report released by Adam Schefter this week that Shedeur Sanders passed on being drafted by the Ravens.
Yes.
What the fuck? That is okay.
In the 5th round, I think it makes sense because if he goes to the Ravens, he's never playing.
Okay. Or what actually happens is he goes to the Browns, one of the most infamous teams in the entire league for destroying QBs. And instead of being second string, hey, he would have played week 2 if he was second string. Dylan Gabriel was out there last game. Instead, he's now third string. Congratulations. Like, what? I just don't see how you're like, this is a good career move, honestly. Like, I get wanting to play sooner, but you're going to the Browns, man. All right? It's not like you're going to
he didn't say like I want to be picked by the Browns. He just didn't want to be
that's what he
behind
got.
Lamar, you know?
But he
Lamar's
turned
too good.
down.
Lamar's young.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, there's no way, unless something awful happened in the world, that he's is a starting quarterback before his rookie contract's up. But regardless, I don't know. I can't see how that's a worse career move than what he ended up doing anyways.
You know, the Browns is great because, you know, Joe Flacco, he can only last so long. Dylan Gabriel, also an unproven quarterback. You know, he might get in. You never know.
Well, he did throw Joe Flacco to transition into the game kind of played nasty. Which thanks Ravens legend Joe Flacco. I feel like I get to say Ravens legend this week with how much he helped us win.
Elite.
Not only did he throw that interception, he also, well, I guess I can give props to the Ravens defense. Fumbled the ball there. We were coming for a touchdown. Guys, Ravens defense played 60 minutes this week. Wasn't that fun to watch? I know you guys watched that game, right?
You say 16 minutes?
60.
60?
Yeah, like they played like the whole game. Like they didn't like shit their pants.
Like the offense was so good, Caleb.
Okay, you know what I mean. Like play the whole game and don't give it halfway. Okay, I stole it from Ray Lewis. Don't act like I'm insane for saying that. All right. That's what Ray Lewis said to like fucking Humphrey before the game started or something. He said, "Remember to play the whole 60 minutes this time." So, anyways, we won by a considerable margin, even more than the score showed because they got a garbage time touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins is crazy. I think he only had like 3 receptions or something, and 2 of them were touchdowns. No, one of them was almost a touchdown. This was by far the worst part of the game because we started off slow, right? The Browns don't have the world's worst defense, and we were just not in a good spot, I guess. I go apeshit because I think DeAndre Hopkins got a clutch, like 40-yard touchdown again. They're at the half-yard line. I'm like, okay, we have Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. How could we not get this touchdown? And then we get like a penalty. And then we get a dropped catch from Mark Andrews. No, somebody punched out of Mark Andrews' hand. We get a dropped catch from somebody else. I think one of them was like a bad throw, maybe. And then we kick a field goal, and I lost my shit because that was only to go like to 10 points. This was still in the first half when we had not broken off. That was by far the worst part of the game.
Yeah, I wish I was going ape shit with 10 points.
Caleb, as somebody who scored 10 points this week, you didn't want it.
Well, I got to feast because then I got to watch the whole second half and gloat. Speaking of Derrick Henry, he didn't do shit this week. Sorry to all the fantasy owners. He had let me pull it up. I think he had 11 carries for 8 carries for 11 yards. Just a very piss poor performance. Not to mention that he fumbled the ball again. He's 2 fumbles in a 2-game season so far. He as the announcer said, he fumbled the game 1 time all last season.
Yeah, 11 carries for 23 yards. Yep.
Okay, not as bad, but still,
it's not good.
Not good.
That's like
Whatever.
2 yards a carry.
Yeah, he's gonna have to play like shit for another couple games before I really start honing in on it. honing in on him, but yeah, disappointing after he started the collapse of last week. Tyler Loop hit all his field goals, hit all his extra points, so that was sick. Nate Wiggins got an interception. He's amazing. We got the Roquan Smith recovered the fumble, got a touchdown. Oh yeah, special teams actually looked good. Tylen Wallace did a decent job returning, as well as got a blocked punt, which was sick. Jake Hummel blocked the punt. Tylen Wallace got a touchdown. He always comes in for like a couple sneaky receptions every game. We had a except for the fact that he's banished to special teams because he's not that good. But he's adequate. He's adequate for the position. Mark Andrews is still bad. He really hasn't done anything with the team in the first 2 games. He
When's
was
likely coming back, Tim?
1 reception for 2 yards with 3 targets this game. Likely should be back this week. Fingers crossed. I don't know. They've been kind of teasing him for a while.
What's
Nice.
he hurt with?
I think it was like a thigh injury or like calf injury. It was like before the preseason even. I think it was during practice he got injured. Yeah, regardless. Our 4th round pick Devontae Walker got 2 receptions and 2 touchdowns. So I guess that's pretty
Notable
cool.
North Carolina alum.
Big football school, that team.
They're the best coach ever, potentially.
I don't know if it works like that.
In the NFL, at least.
Doesn't play in the NFL now, does he? But yeah, honestly, nothing that crazy. Besides giving people some props, defense is good, offense back to normal. We got a stressful game this coming week, and that's all I have to say about it. I got 2 anus clenching games to go, so we'll see what happens. They're 50-50, I feel.
The Ravens could start 1-3.
The Ravens could start 1-3. But also, have you seen the way the Chiefs are playing? I feel like we're like 60-40 for those games, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would agree.
Remember,
The Ravens
all
are the
they
better
need
team.
to do is win their division. So the Bengals are super chopped.
Browns are chopped.
Real-
The Steelers are chopped. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. All right, that is it for the Ravens this week. I think we are ready to get off to Deborah Flub.
All right. Let's move into our favorite segment, Dubber Flub.
Let's go.
First up, Dubber Flub, Packers are winning the Super Bowl.
Guys.
It's a very definitive statement.
They look so fucking good.
They look unstoppable.
It's disgusting that what they did to the Lions, and then the Commanders. Like, I think the Lions and the Commanders are both like solid teams, solid upper tier teams. They're not the best of the best, but they made them both look like shit. And if you're making a good team look like shit, you must be a great team, and that sucks. I'm saying flub though, because fuck the Packers, and Super Bowl is. I mean, only one team can win that, and Jordan Love, don't trust.
Couldn't have said better myself.
They're really good. It sucks. They're so good.
Flub, but exactly what Caleb just said.
Definitely could see them being in the Super Bowl. Definitely could see them winning a Super Bowl, just despite Cowboys owner. They make one off-season trade, and suddenly this team is fucking Thanos. I'm gonna say flub. Too early. Way too early, guys. Way too early for this definitive of a statement. What the hell are we saying? Dubber flub. The Bears season is over.
Flub.
Now, we said it was too early, but this shit's a dub, man.
No way. Come on.
Bears
Give them a couple more
cooked.
weeks.
The Bears are cooked.
Give them till Thanksgiving, huh?
The Vikings beat them, and the Vikings looked like ass. Like they lost to the ass team. They're so bad. Caleb, did you see his interception? Instead of throwing the ball out of bounds, he threw it as far down the field as he could, and the Lions just picked it. They just threw it to him. It was only Lions. Within 20 yards was only Lions players, and he just threw it to him. Ben Johnson apparently not turning this shit around. The Bears are cursed for life. The cycle is going to repeat.
I think that was Dan Campbell getting his revenge game for Ben Johnson leaving, you know? He just literally grabbed his O-line by the fucking throat and said, "You see that guy across the way? That's the villain! We're kicking their ass!" That's what I think happened. So I don't think...
that can be true, and they can also be ass. You know? Those could both be true.
I don't think their season's over. I've been the number 1 Lions hater for a week. So
I was about to say, what the fuck are you talking about?
The Bears are finishing last. So probably dub, but I don't think the season's over, so flub.
Lub. Nah, you gotta let him cook a little bit more. I swear, he just needs.
It is also in a regime.
A little bit more.
Same thing as Aaron Glenn. Gotta let him get shit figured out.
Yeah, he can figure other shit out, but the quarterback's still the quarterback. I mean, that shit doesn't just change.
All right. New Dubber Flub here. Did Ben Johnson deserve to get booed in that stadium?
No.
I mean, yeah. That's just how it works. That's just
if
how
you
it
interview
works.
for another job during playoffs, are you kidding me? You deserve to get booed.
You go back to where you were before and you left them.
Suppose
they boo
so.
you. They boo you.
I did see a clip online of people saying they didn't like or they did. It was something along the lines of Joe Flacco returning for their game against the Ravens, and the fans are like, "We appreciate everything you've done, but fuck you for today, Joe Flacco."
Yeah, and that's the mentality you got to have. So,
suppose, yeah.
Good on the fans.
Dubber Flub, Joe Burrow's career is over. Parenthesis, Andrew Luck retired after 6 seasons with 30 less sacks taken than Joe Burrow's first 6 seasons.
All right, I think that the stats are kind of crazy because, like, I remember being like, honestly, Andrew Luck was like season-ending injury like half the seasons or more, and he got sacked a lot. And I always was like, it sucks that he retired so early, but I understood it.
Yeah.
But then the fact that I see that Joe Burrow has also had 3 season-ending injuries, I think, and he's been sacked 30 is a lot more times than Andrew Luck. I'm like, I think he's a baller and he cares about the game a lot. So I don't think he's gonna be done. He's gonna come back, but because Andrew Luck kind of didn't, he loves the game, but he didn't love the game. Joe Burrow seems like he's a football guy for life, so he's gonna come back. But
yeah,
just kind of a crazy stat. It's just like, wow, this guy's unlucky as hell. I mean, or his team just sucks and they keep injuring him by not being better. So,
or
Flub.
The Bengals were going to drop T. Higgins, and Joe Burrow said, "You will not drop T. Higgins. You will pay him 25% of the Bengals cap space and not get me better offensive linemen." And now he's eating his words.
That also could be true.
This is a flub. I think Joe Burrow will die for the football field, unlike Andrew Luck. Not saying
it's a fun
Andrew Luck
thought
should have died
experiment,
for the football
but,
field.
Yeah.
Joe Burrow is literally going to
Interesting.
become a cripple before he leaves the field.
Duh. I mean, not as in like it's a good thing, but you get it. You get it. Big dub for the Burrow chair.
Flub. Yeah. Cam Ward will not be a bust. He has gone against 2 Super Bowl winning head coaches in his first 2 games.
This is a flub for even writing this down. He's played 2 games.
Early predictions. It's hot takes.
So it's a flub. So the statement is will not be a bust. So you're saying he will be a bust by saying that's a flub?
This is a flub. I'm saying he will not be a bust. This is also a flub. This is a flub to even write down because it's 2 games in, and he hasn't played that bad. He hasn't played as bad as JJ played in week 2.
Right, exactly. He will not be a bust. He will be good.
So it's a dub.
Okay, I
So
forgot.
it's a dub.
Okay, it's a dub.
He's played pretty well, honestly, considering his team is ass.
Yeah.
He's looked a lot better than the other rookie quarterbacks.
I agree. I think if he was in a different schema, a different home, probably be doing better. Do you think if the Saints had Cam Ward? Actually, I'm not even going to ask that question. It would be equally ass. Moving on. Dubber flub. Saints are the grittiest team in the NFL.
Did you just say the grittiest? They're
Yeah.
hitting the gritty. I think that's got to go to the Vikings.
Oh, that's a wrong gritty. Spelled different.
I don't know. You couldn't pay me to watch those Saints games, but they look pretty close, huh?
Like they push through adversity, or
Yeah,
what?
so like the Saints coming into the year have Spencer Rattler. They're in cap hell. They have just all their money is going to places that's not actually on the field. They have no one. They're just shit. You think that they're gonna get blown out every game, and the first 2 weeks they've fought like hell, just absolutely battled. They're just not good enough. But like, you should you would have thought you could circle the team on the calendar and be like free win. They're making teams fucking fight for it. So gritty team, no talent, but they're gritty. So I'm gonna dub. I'm gonna give it to them.
No talent, but they're gritty. Someone quote that.
Dub, I'll just trust you because I have not watched those games, and they've outperformed what everybody expected. So I trust you.
Maybe Spencer Rattler isn't that shit, guys. Maybe he's him. No, that can't be it. Yeah, give me. Yeah, that's all I agree with Caleb on this one. They're
Let's
gritty.
go. Love the gritty.
Just
though.
gritty.
I mind Caleb on this one.
Love the gritty.
Dubber flub. The Colts will not punt this year. I think the stat was they're the first team in the Super Bowl era to not punt through the first 2 weeks.
They're nuts. Daniel Jones, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Indiana
Jones.
Jones!
Not gonna grant all
Thank
you.
you.
Indiana Jones in the house.
Punt.
He's unleashed.
I say grant. All right,
All right.
I need to see at least a month of good football before I'm like convinced. All right, 2 weeks back to back, I'm still not ready.
Hey, but that means it's repeatable. Like 2 weeks is like no punts
Yes.
in 2 weeks is crazy.
Yeah.
Like having one good game and no punts, even just like one singular punt, you just didn't have one good drive. Like
Mhm.
they've all is pretty crazy. Especially when Daniel Jones is at the helm of that offense. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I'm gonna give this a flub. Unfortunately, it's too crazy of a take. The whole year is a little bit crazy, but small sample size. It's a good
Yeah,
take.
it's most definitely a flub. Definitely not the whole way, but first game Dolphins. Bad team. Expected, better team win. But the Broncos, they
Can
got
we
a good
talk
D.
for a second
They got a
just
good D.
about they do the
Hayden
fact
loves
that
that
horse
D.
D.
He loves that Bronco D.
Can we talk about the fact that the Broncos won the game, but then got the penalty called leverage,
Sorry.
and then they got to re-kick it, and then they lost the game? Like
Maybe you shouldn't have leveraged that guy, huh?
dude. I love how the guy's just like
Successful hate watch.
he's just like leverage. The defense had too much leverage, and they get to re-kick and just
It sounds like
win
one
the
of those
game.
penalties that the last time they called it was like black and white film.
Yeah, that I saw that and I was like, this is insane. And he just absolutely nailed it the second time.
Dubber Flub. Falcons are a sleeper team for the playoffs.
I would say Flub because I predicted them to be winners of the division week 0. So you can't catch me. I was early on that. Granted, they are not even top of the division now. But if they do go to playoffs, you know, not sleeper to me. I was wide awake.
Wide awake. Oh shit.
If I have a question for you, I have Bijan
Okay.
on my fantasy team, of course. Why wasn't he playing like the last 2 quarters of the Vikings game? Was it just
Because we
not worth
sucked
it?
They suck.
Okay.
so much that we yeah, exactly.
Great.
Just
Thank you.
Tyler
Thank you for
Algier
sucking.
just running it down. Yeah. I think the Bucks are really good, so that's what I picked them to win the division. I think the Falcons they're already the one game against my team has impressed me. Maybe they are not actually that good. Their defense just looked really good. Their offense wasn't amazing, but that's why I sent the sleeper
Michael
because like
Penix, that guy
I
can
think they
get the
could win
ball.
any game.
Yeah, that guy can get the ball
That's why
in
they're
his hands
sleeper.
really fast. I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys like the stats they're showing. Crazy
Yeah.
fast release time. But so was Baker. So very competitive 2 teams.
Yeah.
I think they will make the playoffs. So I'm gonna say it's a dub.
Yeah, I'm going dub too.
I don't think they're gonna win the division though.
I do think they're sleeper though because they're not like an obvious favorite.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I think that.
Yep. Go to the casino, put the money down. Falcons make playoffs right now.
Your whole
Go
down
out there.
payment for your house.
Yep.
Whole entire
That's
thing.
a whole house if we're right. So
For real.
Dubber Flub, Baker Mayfield is still that guy. I gotta say one thing. I saw a post online where Baker Mayfield goes down, rolls the living shit out of his ankle. It looks horrible, but somebody on the other team is trash talking. He immediately gets up and gets in their face. It not even phased. I gotta say, Dub. That's him, bro.
Did you see him before the last drive? He was just sitting there, like, just staring, like, get me the fuck out there. I'm so ready to end this game. Like,
Baker
oh my god.
in 2-minute drills. Yeah, that's a deadly combo. I'll say that much.
What a turnaround for that guy. What a turnaround. Love that guy.
What if
Could've been
what
a
if the
Browns legend.
Vikings- What if the Vikings picked him up after the Panthers dropped him? What do you think? Where do you think the Vikings would be now?
2-0?
That's a good guess, Caleb. I like that.
Mm-hmm. Yo, did he just admit that Baker Mayfield's better than JJ McCarthy?
Of course! As of right now.
All right, is this a dub or flip for you guys? Is he
Dub,
still
dub.
him?
Dub.
Yeah, I guess that's what Tim does. Okay, dubber flub.
This isn't a dub or flub. This is...
Well, Tim,
No, it's
I'm
time
gonna
we
read
have
this.
that discussion about CJ Stroud.
Tim,
dub or
this
flub.
isn't a dub or flub, and I specifically remember last.
No, this is a
last
dub or
time-
flub.
No, it
No,
isn't.
you can
It
respond.
has to be
Is
worded
it time?
correctly.
Is it time to have that discussion about CJ Stroud?
Oh,
Okay, instead of
okay.
it is time.
Okay.
There we go. There you go.
Okay.
Is it time?
Is it time? Is it time?
But that's a question. It has to be a statement. We talked about this.
Wait. Okay, then it is time. Then it. Okay. No, fuck you guys. My decision worked. My statement worked immediately. You guys are just haters. It is time to have discussion about CJ Stroud.
Okay, dub or
Okay.
flub? We're not going to have the discussion, but is it time to have that discussion?
Yeah,
or
dub.
flub?
Is it time? We have the discussion.
I'm gonna say flub because his team is ass around him right now.
I'm going to be honest. It's him and Nico Collin, bro. That's the Texans right now.
It's brutal.
Oh no. I had to watch that Monday night game. Did you guys watch Monday night game?
Yeah.
I watched the scores.
Tim, that's where he rolled his ankle, and then Baker Mayfield just stood up because some guy was trash talking and immediately got in his face.
Maybe it was in the bathroom. I don't know. I don't know. Every time I watch a Stroud game, I just believe in him a little less. I'm just like, oh, okay. I think it's time we start having the discussion. He's had 2 full years in the league.
Mm-hmm.
He's very situational. Quarterback's very situational position. Plenty of excuses can be made, but I don't know if he's that guy. You know?
I said flub, so I can't talk about it.
I don't think the Texans are getting rid of him for at least another 3 years. So,
All right. Dub. 3 years.
Long time.
Yeah,
a Jets QB hasn't been given 3 years for like 5 years.
Well, that's because they're
6
so
years.
it's obvious.
Zach Wilson was there for more than 3 years, too.
Oh, really? Did he start for 3 years though?
After the Aaron Rodgers injury. Which is pretty much the whole season. Because he was out in the third
3
snap.
plays, yeah.
Dubber flub. Or actually, we're done. That's the last Dubber flub, guys. Moving on to league thoughts. We're going to discuss who we think will win, our upset of the week, game of the week, and of course the mid-off of the week. Looking at the first game, Dolphins-Bills. And this is nobody's upset of the week, man. Like, what did you expect? This is going to be a blowout like no other. Holy moly.
This is a mercy killing.
Yeah.
We're all taking Bills.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Josh Allen.
Fuck him.
Break his nose again, though.
No, he's wearing a visor now. He's wearing a visor.
Is that allowed?
Yeah. Like a visor in your face mask.
Okay, just tinted visor.
Yeah.
Right.
Tim, it
You
doesn't
can't wear a
even need to
tinted
be
visor,
tinted.
though.
It can just be a visor.
No, you can't wear a tinted visor.
Got it.
You sure?
I don't think so. I think because I think the players come out with tinted visors and they have to take them off before the game actually starts. It's like JG comes out with the sick as hell, like shiny golden visor, and then he can't play with it during the game.
I mean, it would be like really obnoxious as defense to play against a QB with a tinted visor. You can't check their eyes at all. So,
that's fair.
Probably for the best. Next game, Packers at Browns. Well, considering we were talking about the Packers going all the way to the Super Bowl and the Joe Flacco-led Browns, I'm gonna take the Packers.
Yeah, the Browns just get to live another year in hell, and the Packers are gonna just
starting off the week
third week in a row. They're gonna just show that they're fucking amazing. So that sucks.
Sucks. This is the easiest opponent they've had by far.
Yes,
and they've dog walked everybody already. So
70-point game inbound. Let's get it.
Holy shit!
And the Dolphins, I think, what was it, 2 years ago? They lost by 50 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to happen again.
Next game, Colts at Titans. This was my almost upset of the week, but Indiana Jones will continue, especially against the Titans.
Yeah, he's got a chance to bring the Colts to 3-0, and an easy 3-0, honestly. Like, they could not punt this week, too. Very possible. Like, kind of crazy.
Daniel Jones, legend.
Taking the Colts.
It's the Colts. I kind of want the Daniel Jones redemption arc to happen. I can't lie. I'm very happy.
Yeah. So we're all taking the Colts. Next game, this is Tim and I's mid-off of the week. For some reason Caleb didn't put it here, but it's the Bengals at the Vikings. Both teams are missing their quarterbacks and are hurt to shit.
Yeah, but must win. So It's going to be an exciting game because we have to win. I know, week 3, but it's got to happen. So
Must
taking the
win,
Vikings.
must win.
Come on now.
I think Jake Browning is that guy.
I think
Is
Jake
that-
Browning is.
I think he's that backup.
I think
So
yeah,
I'm taking
yeah,
the
yeah,
Bengals.
yeah, me too.
Carson Wentz has a Super Bowl.
Okay.
Sure does. And so
Next.
does Kenny Pickett.
Do you anything else you want
Like,
to talk about
what
with
the
that?
fuck are we saying? All right, yeah, he led it. I know. He's past his prime, okay?
Yeah.
Carson Wentz was that guy when he was him, though. Give me the Bengals. Moving on. Steelers at Patriots. I think this could be a really good game. Low-key a good game, I feel.
I hate watching Patriots football. I'm taking the Steelers.
Well, I don't watch the games, but Drake May has been playing good. And I'm not looking forward to him playing us.
I'm taking the Patriots. I think they actually win this game
Yeah.
handily. I think the Steelers are not that good. But we'll see. Aaron Rodgers did not look so good this week.
It's like, I'm watching my two enemies. I just really want to see them make Aaron Rodgers get triggered on the field. So give me the Patriots. Then we got the Rams at Eagles, and this is Caleb's game of the week.
Yes, sir. Yeah, this game is gonna be really good. The Eagles obviously are a solid team. They beat the Chiefs. Chiefs 0-2. Chiefs 0-2. But the Eagles are very strong. But also the Rams almost beat them in the playoffs last year, and the Rams are also 2-0. And Puka Nacua is looking amazing. Stafford is playing, and he seems to be healthy enough to, put up 33 points last week. So I think it's going to be a hard-fought game, and I'm excited to watch it. Hopefully, I'm going to go with the Rams, though.
I'm going to go with the Rams.
This healthy Matthew Stafford with his receiving core has been fucking nuts, man. Holy moly.
I will
it's
say
annoying. Sleeper team, but give me the Eagles.
Yeah. But Jalen Hurts, he's getting trash talk before he even leaves the field now. Did you guys see that clip?
That shit was funny. Yeah, Chris Jones being like, "You don't even have 100 pass yards." He's like, "We won the fucking game."
Shut your ass up. We won the game. And it's like, well,
and he had 101 pass yards. So
I think he hasn't thrown a pass longer than like 25 yards. That's like been received.
But it doesn't.
I think
matter.
he only has 2 longer than 10 yards. Yeah, but it's really funny.
The
to make
Eagles
fun of him
are playing conservative in winning. So why would they stop?
Because it makes them look stupid. All I'm saying is I don't want Jalen Hurts.
They just came off a Super Bowl.
I don't want Jalen Hurts elite QB talk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's not a top 5 QB. He doesn't pad his stats. He's not the best QB, but he's a winning QB.
Chris Jones just sore loser. Let's be honest. Like
that is also true.
I was not used to losing.
I just
apparently.
like to make fun of Jalen Hurts.
I think he's better than people give credit.
I agree, Caleb.
No, I'm the people that don't give him credit.
We got the Jets at the Bucks. Jets have 2 away games with Justin out. So guys, just don't hate me, but if I'm picking who's gonna win, it's gonna be the Bucks, unless Tyrod Taylor legacy game.
This is going to be a murder. It's gonna be a murder.
I obviously am taking the Bucks, but I would like it to be a close game.
Good.
Wait, no.
Very well. Good. Not. Anyways.
Never mind. I forgot Justin Fields' concussion. Never mind. This game's gonna suck ass.
Yeah,
I'm skipping.
It's really sad. It's really sad. Raiders at Commanders. Getting the Commanders. Raiders got exposed. Geno Smith was supposed to be extremely pass accurate in the dome, and he threw 3 ints. Yikes.
Went 0-10. Yeah, it looked bad. I'm taking the Commanders, even though I also think the Commanders have really gone down.
Yeah, I'm taking the Raiders. I'm on the Raiders hype still. I know they didn't look good yesterday, but Jaden Daniels might not play. He is
That's a good
questionable right
point.
now.
That's
He's
a good
injured.
point.
I think the Commanders are way overhyped, and when that happens, sometimes the underdog comes in and wins. And
I think if Jaden Daniels doesn't play,
still possible.
the Raiders win this pretty easily. But Jaden
we don't get to,
Daniels
we don't get to
leads
put
them.
conditions on it. You got to pick. No what if statements here.
Yeah, well, then I'm taking the Commanders.
Raiders got it.
Next game, Falcon at Panthers. It's got to be Falcons. Sorry, Panthers,
yeah, it's just the Falcons.
You haven't proved it.
The Panthers are looking just as shit as last year. So
we were
From
hyping on Bryce
experience.
Young so hard at the end of last year, and he comes
Penix
in
for
and
the
does
win.
this shit.
right?
What the H, man? What? Were we? Yes, we were. We were all
We
hyping
were.
him up.
At the end of the year, we were.
Yeah,
At the end, I was the.
He was playing well.
yeah, it
Hayden,
was.
you were the biggest fan of Bryce Young at the end of last year.
I know, and now he's letting me down.
Just please don't become a fan of Lamar Jackson.
Okay, we got the Texans. Well,
Oh.
there's clearly an error in the script here because it says Texans at Panthers. Let me take a
Who
look.
wrote this shit? Huh?
Wasn't it
What the
you?
fuck kind of professionalism is this? Everybody knows. It's so obvious that the Texans are playing the Jaguars.
Yes.
Who would confuse the two big cats like that?
Tim,
Really?
God,
I'm
dude.
actually curious who you take for this. Texans or Jags? Who do you think
Oh,
wins?
I'm taking Jags. Fuck you.
Really?
I'm taking Jags. I think the Jaguars could have an okay season, and I think the Texans will continue to disappoint.
The prince is not a prince. He's arguing with his coach already. They're just fucking shit. Texans might be bad, but they're definitely better than that dog shit. So we're going with the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans. Sorry, Timmy.
What? All right. You
All right.
guys will rue the day.
Probably. If the Jags make playoff, I will definitely rue the day. Competitive game here. Broncos at Chargers. Give me the Chargers, honestly, man.
I don't even know how competitive this is going to be. The Broncos have not looked good.
It's a
through
good
2
point.
weeks.
Yeah, the Chargers are going to destroy. I can't lie. The Chargers' defense is good, too.
Yeah.
And the Chargers are scoring touchdowns and winning without
Their
even
offense
throwing the
is
lad
so
McConkey. So
Fuck yeah, it's
just
ridiculous.
wait till they unlock him. I mean, I think they're good. They're a really good team, actually.
Yeah.
Bo Nick's not looking as
Present.
good. They still scored a lot of points this week, but you can't lose to the Colts. Come on now. Can't lose to Daniel Jones.
Saints at Seahawks, and this is Caleb's upset of the week. He has the Saints beating the Seahawks.
No.
I'm
What?
taking my greedy team. I'm taking the Saints. They're gonna beat the Seahawks because the Seahawks are ass. Sam Darnold is ass. He's making some terrible plays. His team is luckily catching up with the defensive side, and they're still scoring. But I've seen some terrible fumbles and some terrible
You're so
throws.
mad, dude. You're so mad he's having success, dude.
He is not having success. We're not. That's too far. That is too far. But my Saints are gonna win this.
Okay. Yeah, give me the Seahawks. What about you, Tim?
I am going to take the Saints. Why not? We're not gambling on
What
this
the
shit.
fudge, dude?
I think it's fun. It's 'cause the Saints are going to win one sneaky game here.
I'm
Bears.
just gonna take them every week.
Yeah. Cowboys at Bears.
I think this is a murder. I think
gotta
this is
be the
going to be
Cowboys.
another murder. I think
Yeah.
the Cowboys are going to score 40 points. The Bears are going to score 15. And the Bears fans somehow are going to be at a new low, which we didn't know was possible.
You taking the Cowboys, Tim? Or are you taking the Bears?
I'm going to take...
You hyped the Bears up.
Yeah, but I hate the Cowboys. So Did you guys see that Cowboys Giants game?
Yeah.
That
Oh,
shit
I
was
sure
game of
did.
the week.
It was. Nobody expected that
every
shit.
single week the NFL has some random team, two teams nobody gives a shit about. Okay, a lot of people give a shit about the Cowboys. It's a random game with two teams that look like an awful game that just ends up being crazy. This week it's going to be the Saints Seahawks. By the way, that's going to be the shootout. And then I'm going to say the Bears are going to win. Why not?
Oh shit! They can
Even
make
though
a
they're
comeback.
totally going to lose. Actually, I'm taking the Cowboys. That was fake. that was a fake out. You believed me. I'm taking the Cowboys.
Cardinals at 49ers. Murray by 6.
Yeah, the Cardinals have their quarterback. The Niners do not.
Dude,
But this
the
is my-
Niners
this
back
is
up
my
like
mid-off.
crazy. I'm taking
This
the
is my mid-off
Niners.
of the week.
This is
I don't-
crazy. This is
The
not
Niners
a mid-off
also
of the week
have
It
material.
is.
CMC.
It is because the Niners don't have their quarterback and a lot of injuries, and the Cardinals I do not think are good at all. I think
Did you
they've
even
been
see
lucky
the
with who they've
okay.
played?
Yeah, I'm gonna read
I'm
up the
trying to-
stat line. That
Cardinals
Mac
have played the
Jones put
Saints
up-
and the Panthers.
he got 280 yards for 3 touchdowns and 0 interceptions.
Who?
He's Mac Jones, the backup QB for the Niners.
Mac
Come on.
Jones?
Yes.
San
Mac
Fran
Jones.
legend?
Let me tell you,
Yeah.
this is not mid off of the week material.
Nah,
What the
dude, I don't want to see Mac
fudge?
Jones. I think the Cardinals beat two incredibly terrible teams.
Mac
And-
Jones.
They're gonna get embarrassed.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
the Mac Jones.
that's a goddamn fluke game, bro. That's not real.
No,
Yeah,
the
no,
Niners
not
always
real.
get lucky with their backup QBs. I'm taking the Niners. Fuck you guys. Next game.
Chiefs at Giants, and this is my upset of the week. Taking New York to beat Kansas City
Who's even playing quarterback?
for the Giants.
Jackson Dart came in a couple plays.
Did he? I did not even see. I
No,
did not
Russell
see
Wilson
that.
also threw 400 fucking yards. So
Wait, when the fuck
his
did
moon-
Jackson
his moon-
Dart play?
his moon balls were going. He played like 2 plays. Like he just
Okay.
came in and
At what point?
Yeah.
It was like not a. It was like a close game. I don't know why they would play a backup.
I'll have to look. I'm gonna pick the
I'll pick.
I'm gonna pick the Chiefs though. I don't think it's gonna be close.
I think the Giants have a chance. That's why it's my upset. Also,
Jackson Dart had 1 carry for -3 yards.
nice. And then to close it out, Monday Night Football, Lions at Ravens. This is mine and Tim's game of the week and Tim's upset of the week. He's taking the Lions to beat the Ravens. But I don't think he actually wants that to happen.
Yeah, this is my upset of the week. I get there's no rules on this fucking show. I'm still picking the Ravens to win though. It's 2 separate picks.
That's a good point. You can do that.
I think
It's
the Lions
in-
get
it's in the agreement.
embarrassed here. I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I still don't think they're that good. I think they just played the Bears.
Yeah, I'm still on the Lions' downfall train. They just faced the Bears. So give me the Ravens by 10.
Woo! Sheesh. Confident.
Yes, sir. Looking back at our upset of the week, Tim actually did get his upset last week correct. So Tim
is certified
is
ball
n-
knower. I put it in the chat.
Tim is now the leader of the upset of the week score, with him being at 1 and me and Caleb at 0.
Sucks. It sucks. Tim got the freest game ever by picking the Falcons over the Vikings.
By the way, I picked second that week.
I picked last. I would have picked the Falcons on God.
No, you wouldn't have. Not with the frickin' JJ hype you were writing.
Maybe.
Okay, well, everybody, that will conclude our league thoughts and the episode this week. I hope you all enjoyed. Hope to see you next week. As always, stay awesome and peace out.
Peace.